Welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Teknmotion London Underground. Now, okay, here. I should go back in for a little bit here, and I should say, Teknmotion is, I was a little skeptical about their headsets at first because the first SKU that NCIX carried was like a super cheap headset. It was like $10, and I was like, oh, Teknmotion makes cheap headsets. Bad initial perception. However, I have since used a couple of their headsets and been very impressed with the overall sound quality, especially considering the price. So what they do make is value headsets, and they did have one product that was very, very cheap. It was like 10 bucks. And it's like, actually, Slick's dad has one and still uses it because it has a pretty good mic for Skype, but he said, you know, the headphones weren't great, but what do you expect for 10 bucks? Anyway, this is an attempt to move beyond cheap headsets and cheap headphones and all that kind of stuff. This is their London Underground. They have actually spent a lot of time and a lot of effort developing this particular product. It is optimized for bass heads, people who want more bass. So if you listen to dubstep or hip hop or any kind of music that really relies on a lot of deep, rich bass, this is what you're looking for. So look at that. They've even got an entire graph of the frequency response of the headset. So, so all the way down to 20 hertz. Huh. Okay. From the core of South London through the famed airwaves of Radio 1, dubstep has taken the world by storm. The Underground London edition is our homage to dubstep in its birthplace. Experience every drop, wobble, and rewind as they are meant to be heard and felt. This is the sound of dubstep, and they've got a very sort of unique overall style to them. Let's go ahead and see what else Teknmotion has to say for themselves. Professionally tuned bass drivers deliver massive sub-bass, impactful mids, and pristine highs. They use 40mm drivers in this headset. Breakaway cable system. This is awesome. I saw this on their, I forget what it was called, but I saw this on another one of their headsets. Very good. I'll show you that once we open it up. Single side monitor. The right ear cup swings away for DJs and features Lycra mesh aerofoam pads for supreme comfort without heat buildup. Highly adaptive. So it includes a wide variety of accessory cables, so you can use it for all kinds of stuff. Mobile, PC headset, gaming, VoIP, video voiceover, etc. Better have stereo music playback. Come on, you shouldn't even have to put that on the side. Up to 115 decibels, 32 ohm impedance. Max power input is 100 milliwatts per channel. Ear decoupling, Demi-Arrow, detachable multi-use cable system, audio cable. Okay, let's open this baby up and find out what is inside. I'm actually really stoked to check this out because they've surprised me before with their headsets in the past where I kind of go, oh, okay, because I wasn't sure at first. I told you guys this, wasn't sure at first, but I've kind of been won over. So here we go. Breakaway cable is right here. So you can see that without putting in a fragile connector like SteelSeries did with the 7H, they've done a breakaway design that uses proper 3.5mm jack so that it's not a micro USB that's sort of the most fragile thing ever. There's some flexibility to the ear cups here, so your head should manage to fit even if your ears are at kind of a weird angle. And adjustability-wise, they do this. So I'll show you guys sort of what that amounts to. I don't know that the left and right ears are labeled. Looks like they only really go on one way, but that would be convenient for nubs like me who don't. You know what, I'm going to find that. Give me a sec, guys. I figured it out. I just figured it was left, and it sort of only goes on one way. Like if you put it on the wrong way, then it just feels kind of bizarre. So, yeah. Go ahead, put that on. So I want to show you guys the breakaway cable system. So number one cable, this guy right here. So this is just your standard 2 separation piece to 2 separation piece. So this is the one you're going to use if you're just going to plug into your phone in your pocket. You can see the length is quite appropriate for that. Okay, so it's not too long, not too short, which is good that someone actually thought about this, because like for example, my S4s have like a ridiculous cable that gets ridiculously see, it's tangled now. I didn't even do anything with it. Go away. All right, moving right along, we've got the microphone one. So this guy right here goes here, and then you have a mic. So this guy at the other end has the 3 isolators. So that means you can plug in to either a phone, where you can sort of use it as a headset, or you can plug into this adapter and plug that whole thing into a PC. So you'll have microphone functionality as well as volume control for the headphones themselves, and there you go. Then also there's this one. I'm not quite sure what this one does, but I'm sure it serves some kind of purpose. Maybe it's just an extension cable. Or maybe it can just go right into here and you could plug it into something in your... Thanks for telling me I was doing that wrong. See, he's just trolling me at this point. Okay, I'm not quite sure what this one's for, but I'm sure it has a purpose, and I'm sure it's in the manual somewhere. It comes with a manual, which shows you probably how to plug all the stuff into all the other stuff. And there you go. So now, since I have no dubstep on my phone because I don't listen to that stuff, Slick is actually going to do the evaluation of how these sound, because I don't know his phone password.
Yeah, ow. I didn't realize I was on camera, but they're actually really good. Bass quality is really good, and they're really, really loud.
Because I clipped the mic to the other mic, so now...
I see.
Yeah,
One
there
sec.
we go.
There we go.
Try that one more time. So what's your impressions?
I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it actually was.
See, he had the Teknmotion expectations.
I did, because like you said, my dad bought some and they were kind of crappy, but they were $10, so that should be too big.
So why don't you give us some context for what headphones do you use at home?
Sennheiser 595s.
Okay.
With a Zoner STX.
Okay. So all things considered?
For a really, really bassy song, which is the only one I've really tried it with, they're really, really good. They do pump the bass.
They're loud.
They're very loud. And it doesn't crackle whenever you play a really bass heavy song like this one.
Well, we can hear you. Don't worry. We can hear it. Yeah, it's loud enough.
Yeah.
I think it's louder than your voice in the mic. So.
Very probably, yeah. And it stayed together. It played the bass really fine, so that was good.
Can you show us the, it says the ear cup flips away. Can you see if you can figure that feature out? I don't know which one it is. It's probably the other one. Okay, we'll figure that out. We'll be back in a sec, folks. So Slick, show us how it works. Turn to the side. There you go. So now you can listen to something in your left ear while you have a conversation with that nice old lady on the bus who's next to you in your right ear.
While listening to super bass heavy music.
Yeah, which she'll be able to hear because it's an open design, right?
It leaks. I don't necessarily think it's open.
Oh, okay.
But it leaks.
Thanks. Well, they can't hear me, so you have to do the outro.
Thanks for watching Linus Tech Tips. Please subscribe. I think that's all you say. Like and subscribe.